How's it going, guys? This is Win and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Blades video. Today I have a really special video for you guys. We're going to be going into one of the main quests where we have to retrieve the Elder Scroll and we have to fight the Lich King. So we are going to have an epic boss fight for you in this video that I know a lot of people have struggled with. So I hope this video does help you with defeating the Lich. So we are going to have a bunch of tips on what you can do to prepare in the town before you go into the fight. But I also have a special build that I've crafted in order to specifically go up against the Lich and a bunch of other tough magical enemies. This build is going to focus on some fire attacks, an even balance between stamina and magicka, and a bunch of other great things. So without further ado, let's jump in and take a look at the Lich Slayer build. The Lich Slayer is an all-around powerhouse built specifically for taking on the toughest magical foes. When going against enemies like a Lich or Outcast, playing as a Breton will always get the job done. Their resistance to magic and boosted damage with one-handed weapons makes them perfect for these elemental foes. This build is incredibly strong with fire damage, as the augmented flames ability will buff our fireball and any fire enchantments on our weapon. The ward ability and extra elemental protection make this build excel even more at tanking against magical enemies. We go deep with the fire abilities, so the only weakness is that we don't have a second damage type like poison or lightning for those enemies that are resistant to fire. However, Armsman, Combat Focus, and Quick Strikes will help us get by on melee alone. This build has a nice split between magicka and stamina for balancing both elemental and physical attacks. Alright, so first up we're going to take a look at the equipment I'm going to wear for this. I actually have better gear, believe it or not. I do have some gear that I think is pretty good, probably better than what you'd normally have at level 21, or level 20, excuse me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip some just regular gear that I've been able to find along the way. I also know people are going to get really mad at me if I go into the Lich fight with full legendary gear and they're like, it's not fair, I don't have legendary stuff. So I'm going to try to play with just regular stuff that I have in my inventory. We're not, of course, going to use an iron dagger. What I want to use is this silver mace of embers, which is pretty good, but I unequipped it here real quick because what I really want to do is I actually want to temper it at the smith. So the first tip that I want to give you guys is before you go into any big boss fight or any fight that you know is really tough, obviously make sure that your gear is as strong as it possibly can be. And that could be as something as simple as, you've got the stuff, why not just upgrade one of your weapons? So this is the best fire single-handed weapon that I have because as you guys saw a second ago, we are going to want to use a shield, and the particular shield that I have right now is incredibly strong against the Lich. So it's possible to beat him without the dual enchanted shield, but that is a very strong suggestion, is that you just go temper or craft a few shields, try to enchant them, and get a shield that has the elemental damage and reduces enemies maximum health enchantment. If you want more information about the whole shield situation against the Lich, you can go check out the video that I made a couple of videos ago, which talks about that whole shield enchantment and how you can take advantage of that. So anyway, we're going to temper this fine silver mace of embers, and we actually have the ability to go up to exquisite, which is going to increase the damage by a ton, the DPS by a ton, the block and the condition by a ton. As you can see, if you look at the difference between fine, that's we're talking +1, 2, and 3, all the way up to exquisite, which is, as you guys just saw a second ago, literally +27, +32. These are some big boy numbers here, and all it's going to take for us is 1 garnet. I'm curious, what would magnificent look like? Requires advanced tempering, I see, and then this requires flawless tempering. That would be pretty sick though. Look at that DPS increase. Holy crap. And I've got all the items for it too. I just don't have the perks available. So we're gonna settle for exquisite right now. Let's finish this bad boy up, and that is gonna be what we need for the Lich. Next tip real quick before we head into battle, we're going to need to make sure that we are stocked up on all of our potions. We've got potions of light healing, and I think that's actually it. Dang, so we should probably craft a few potions. Let me go see if I can do that right now. I actually have no idea what's in my inventory or not, so we're going to have to take a look at that. Potions, health. Yeah, we've got Imstool, Minor, and Light. So I can craft minor stuff. We're going to brew as many of these as we can. Alright, perfect. So we got 5 more of those. That's good. Now I don't have to be worried about spamming my health potions because now at least I know I've got plenty of them. Can also take a look at these. This poison makes your enemies more susceptible to frost damage, so we've got a bunch of different poisons we can try to take advantage of. Major aversion to fire. This poison briefly makes its victim more susceptible to fire damage, and the addition of ectoplasm gives it some kick. Target takes 23 extra. So we could definitely combine some really strong poisons here to go against this Lich. Now let me make sure I've actually got my... Yeah, I don't want to go into battle with a dagger. I was like, there's something I'm forgetting, and that is going to be putting our exquisite silver mace back in our hand here. So we're going to go into this fight now. Like I said, we've got some regular gear, nothing too crazy. And yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. So we've tempered everything. We have gotten our potions. Let me just make sure all my gear is repaired too. That's like the last possible thing. Good. Had like a bit of damage there. Not too crazy of a repair. Now, last but not least, let's head into the quest and retrieve that Elder Scroll in the Lich's lair. This is going to be really exciting. And especially with this particular build, this is going to be one that's really, really good. So we are now in the forest. Let's switch it up a bit. Retrieve the Elder Scroll. So we are going to have that level 3 fireball. We're going to have the augmented flames to help complement that. Augmented flames is also going to make our mace do a bit more damage. So let's see how it is against a pretty strong opponent like a spider who is weak to fire. Although I think they are they resist blunt damage, or like maces essentially. So jump there. Oh wow, we completely missed that. Nice. Against some of these little spiders, I could definitely use some of my absorbs. Yeah, let's absorb that, get back to full health. Perfect. And one more hit. Oh, let go a little too late on that one. Still got basically full health. I'm sure I could find some berries or something. There's got to be a bit of food around here. Oh, just a second too early. I was trying to go for that, like, that perfect swing. That's fine. We got berries right here. I think there's one more, yeah. Oh, I had that. I don't know why. I'm so bad at timing these stupid jumping attacks. And it's hard because they'll stand further or closer from you every time. So it's like, you gotta know when to swing at the perfect moment. Like, see, that time he started to come at me. Usually for skeevers, if they're that close to you, or if they start coming at you and you swing, you're gonna hit them. But for some reason, these dire wolves, like, even as they come at you, it's still not going to hit. They have to hit them, like, in midair. Oh, those are good combos. Oh, and he actually died from the fire damage. That's pretty sick. So it didn't even have to swing there at the last second. I believe we're back to full health. I was just going to check real quick and see if there's like berries we missed, but I don't think we'll need them. Nothing in there. Let's officially now head into the dungeon. Oh, I think I'm stuck on a rock. Oh, no. Okay, good. I was like, please tell me we didn't get stuck. All right, let's switch to our dungeon cam now that we're going deep underground. Ooh, nice. Got an outcast. Got a good stun on him. Ooh, some juicy combos. Now, our shield is going to be very strong because we can block all that lightning damage that he just did. If I were blocking, we would be able to reflect it back at him. Also, I love how that outcast died. He just flung to the side, completely flopped. So it was a good recovery there. So I haven't really used my fireballs at all. It's because I haven't needed to. Obviously, I'm saving all that stuff for the Lich itself. We could give it a shot, give it a whirl before we fully head into the final fight. Should be a couple guys left in here. Yeah, let's use a fireball on this guy. And we also have the ward ability too. So that's going to give us really good protection. Although this guy doesn't really use magic, so it's not a big deal. Boom, and there we go. Finishing him off with a fireball. Eating a carrot too. I love how in Elder Scrolls it's like, oh yeah, just food that's in a dungeon. Yeah, it's totally safe to eat. Like a wedge of cheese that's been sitting on on a stone table for like 400 years. Yeah, totally just, you know, grab a bite. Alright, let's see what's in here. We got some food, so if we take a bit of damage, we will be good. Okay, we got 2 outcasts. Crap. Let's block this guy. Let's get a ward going. Oh, we're gonna try to block that. Nice. Wow, he just drained my magicka so hard. I'm waiting for him to use magic. Every time I go to block, he then just like hits with his staff. I love how the guy is like waiting right behind, like, hey, it's my turn next. I get to fight next. I call dibs. I play winner. Nice. I think we interrupted his spell there. That should have been a stun. Why is this outcast taking so long to hit? Finally. Alright, let's clap this guy. So we're not doing insanely high DPS just because we're using this mace, but I think overall it's a pretty solid build. We've been able to maintain pretty high health the whole time. And his attacks are really not doing that much damage to me. And I think it's because we have all those extra elemental protection abilities. We've got a lot of passives on this guy. Okay, finally. We're a bit low on health, but we can stock up there. Got some void salts, yeah. And last but not least, I'm going to come back in here. Let's see what's to this door, actually. I didn't realize I could go over here. Maybe this is actually the right way. Oh, God. I didn't hear what that other thing was. Or I didn't see, but I heard it. Here we go. Batter him. Oh, shoot. I forgot. So the problem with Fireball... The problem with Fireball is that if you get interrupted, it does the damage back on you. How is he blocking every single attack? Dang. Guy is relentless. Oh god, not another one. Wait for it. Yeah, I needed to get a bit of health back there. I think we got some health there too. I love how they don't use magic. Like, I have a shield that can perfectly protect me against magic attacks. And they refuse to actually, like, use any spells. Unfortunately, I gotta burn through a few of my potions here. So when we go against the Lich and he actually does, like, a ton of magic attacks, I think we'll be totally set. Check what was in here. Also... Ah, there we go. The 400-year-old wheel of cheese. Alright, let's do this. I saw that glowing a second ago, so I know there's a secret here. Hopefully there's some secret food, man. I want some health. Ah, perfect. Actually was. I guess that's it. Okay. Oh, sick. Missed a loaf of bread. Dang, yeah, we're all the way back to, like, full health. So it sucked. We had to fight 2 more of those things, but we ended up coming back over here with more health than we had originally. And we already killed these enemies. So we're in a pretty good spot. Another cabbage. Literally have full health now. Too perfect. Just one more giant skeever. Whoa. Wait a minute. Did I just do 44 damage by blocking? That's so funny. Wait, hold up. Let me see that again. For some reason, I like never conceptualized. Yeah, wow, I did so much damage just by blocking this thing. And it's on fire too. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Definitely, that's why the shield's OP. Alright, just bookshelves. No problem. Ah, here we go. Nice. This is it. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. The Lich fight. Let's put this build to the test, baby. That Elder Scroll looks pretty dang sick, too. I won't lie. Alright, we got this. Can I... I haven't actually admittedly used a poison before. Let's check out what poisons we have. Draught of Resist Fire. The potion provides an adequate amount of resistance. Fire damage. Great care must be taken. I can use that. Let me do a major aversion to fire. Target takes 23 extra damage from fire for 10 seconds. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're gonna put a ward up. Alright, we gotta use the shield for sure. Try to get some decent combos. He has a ton of health. Oh dear God. The poison is thick right now. Alright, we got him now. These are good combos. Let's try to use some Magicka. Yeah, I need a Magicka potion right now. Oh, that was a sick juke. Alright, let's see if we can use Fireball maybe? This is why I definitely need those potions. Oh, that did hella damage. Perfect. Gotta get some blocks in here. No, can't let him poison us again. No poisons. We gotta finish this guy off. Alright. Good block, good block. Wait, can we use another poison, like mid-fight? I was like, why can't I tap my character? Draw of Resist Fire. What's going on, man? My screen is like freaking out. I think it's because I'm like trying to access the menu in the middle of a fight. That's fire resistance. Okay, now I can scroll. It was not letting me. Malign aversion to fire. Target takes 27 extra damage. Alright, let's use that. Nice. Okay, if we can get like one good fireball off while we have this. Nice. Let's go. Combining that fireball at the end with the malign aversion to fire. That's what it was. I was like, we got 10 seconds. I'm like, why don't we try to use a fireball? Heck yeah. That was sick. And I'm actually really happy that we were able to kill this. Just because, like I said, I do have legendary weapons and legendary armor, but I said no, I want to actually use like just regular stuff for my level. Like I don't want to use the crap that like I've bought for the other videos, like the Bloodthirst or the you know, Guardian's Claymore, like the special offers that I bought and reviewed. Because like I have those weapons, but I wanted to use something regular, just like a mace, a mace with fire enchantment. That's it. So we're gonna grab this Elder Scroll. We have found the Elder Scroll. Yes, sir, indeed we did. Golden chest, gold, common soul gems. Perfect. So it turns out that the build wasn't actually half bad, able to beat the Lich at only level 20. Not too bad if I do say so myself. See, Khajiit knew this was the right one, and you found the Elder Scroll too. That is amazing. Sashi must admit, it is tempting to open it and peek inside. Once you go blind, you are probably right. It might be worth it though. Now that you have recovered the Elder Scroll, it is only a matter of time before the Sorcerer King comes to take it back. I'll take some time before he's ready. What should we do next? I'll say I'll take some time before he's ready. Sashi once met someone while traveling. They might know how to use the Elder Scroll against the Sorcerer King. You might not be too keen on talking to him though. Why is that? Well, he is a dragon. Shulkanak. This one recognized his name in those runic inscriptions. It is a long story, but Sashi promises to tell one once this is all over. This one believes he can help you figure it out if he does not kill you first. It is. Alright, let's go then. Sashi will start packing. Heck yeah, new quest facing the dragon, so we'll have to check that out in a later video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. We beat the Lich, we did a pretty cool build that is good against the Lich, and, you know, a couple tips along the way. So I hope this helped you out. Please let me know below in the comments if it did, or, you know, what builds and what levels you used when you beat the Lich. I'd love to know, and, you know, talk to you guys more about blades. But anyway, that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you next time.